Is the new 2025 G-wagon, which we're talking about the G63 AMG, still over sticker? Are dealers still charging over MSRP for this car? Today, we're going to find out in this video. During the pandemic, which is between the year of 2020 to 2022, the G63 AMG are selling probably around $80,000 to $100,000 over sticker, and people are willing to pay for the premium to get this car. After pandemic, starting from 2023 until 2024, the market for this car softened a little bit. At the end of 2024, I have heard some dealerships are charging no over sticker for the G63. But the Mercedes launched the 2025 G-wagon lineup, which we have a G580, only have a 6-cylinder engine, and the G580 with the EQ technology, which is the electric G-wagon, and the G63. Now, if you want a V8 G-wagon, you can only get it in the G63. That means the G63 is probably a little bit more desirable now compared with the G580, because everybody wants to drive a V8 AMG G-wagon. With that being said, the G580 with the EQ technology are not selling well. The electric G-wagon, which have the backpack in the back, this car is not selling very well, even though they can do a cool trick like this. So if you want an electric G-wagon, you can go into the dealership right now and ask them $20,000 to $30,000 discount for this car. But if you wait a little bit, I think there will be even steeper discount, because who wants to drive an electric G-wagon? Not me, but if it's for you, that's okay. I'm not against the electric car. I personally had a Porsche Taycan, so I love the electric car. But AMG, I would say no, because I do love the Rumble AMG V8. Now, if we compare the 2025 G63 with the 2024, are there differences? Yes, there are differences, but subtle different. Subtle does not mean it's useless, because some of the updates are very important and make driving this car a lot more convenient. Let's start with the exterior. The only thing I can notice is basically the vent on the front bumper. This is the 2024. This is the 2025. 2025 just have the active air vent, so that means it can open and close. This air vent design is almost identical to their Stuttgart neighbor, the Porsche 911 Carrera GTS. Since they're next door, when one of them used the new technology, the other one tend to use the similar technology, and now they have the very similar air vents. And these air vents, I think they look cool, and they will help the fuel economy. But when you drive an AMG V8 G-wagon, you probably wouldn't care about the fuel economy anyway. But when we get into the car, there are some differences. First, the G-wagon finally have keyless entry. For the model year of G-wagon before 2024, there's no keyless entry. So basically, you have to take your key out, unlock your car, and then pull the door handle to get in your car. This is very inconvenient for a lot of people, especially girls. If they go shopping, they have all the bag in their hands, and now they get to their car, they have to put the bag on the ground, take their key out from their purse, unlock the car, and then get into the car. This is really inconvenient. Now they can just keep their key in their purse and then just put their hands on the door handle, and then they can pull the door handle and open the door. This is a very convenient feature for the G-wagon, which this feature makes the 2025 G-wagon more desirable than before. Second, finally the G-wagon have touchscreen now. You don't have to control your infotainment system with this thing in the center console, which this thing is very outdated, and I think it does not look good at all. It's even ugly. And they're getting rid of this with the touchpad. So this makes the 2025 G-wagon look a lot better and easy to use. Third, they have the new steering wheel. And I personally love this steering wheel. The older one just doesn't look that good. This one looks like a dragonfly. Looks awesome. I love this feature. At last, you have a new infotainment system and your digital cluster change. You have a new style digital cluster, but I think the new style does not look as sporty or as performance-y as the previous one. I don't think I will love this one, but hey, it's new. With all these features being said, is the 2025 G63 still selling over sticker? And now let me share my findings with you so you will know the market of the new G-wagon. So earlier this year, I was looking to buy an SUV. I heard the 2025 G-wagon came out and all the updates are pretty good. So I started looking into it and I was just playing with all the options and everything. I found a color which is called Manufacturer's Signature Cooper Orange Magno. It's a matte paint. And this color, I think I kind of like it. So I'm thinking about this color is actually kind of cool. And this color originally was only on this 4x4 square, like this one. So the regular G63, you cannot option this color. But now in the 2025, you can option it on the car. So I started looking at all the options around the country, which I found one around the East Coast. I asked them, is the car still available? They said, yes, it is. I said, okay, what is the price on it? They said it's $216,000. This is the color actually look like. But last month, my friend was telling me he's thinking about getting a G63. Okay, so I told him right now it's a good time. I think with all the new technology and everything, I think the G63 is pretty good. And they're not charging over MSRP like before. So we went ahead to visit a local Mercedes-Benz dealership in Houston. We told them we would like to option the car and place the order, but what they told us is they actually charging $40,000 over sticker for the 2025 G63. I was totally shocked because back in March, I was able to find a car that is at MSRP. So I called around the country, probably 20 to 30 dealerships and inquire about their G63 that's on the lot. Here is what I actually found out. I'm in Texas, so first I call around Houston or Dallas dealership. They are asking for $30,000 to $50,000 over on the G-wagon. Some of the dealership says if you have a G-wagon that you can trade in, then we can place an order for you and we will not charge over. But you have to have a G-wagon to get a G-wagon. But other than that, most of the dealers charge $30,000 to $50,000. It's a very hot market. And then we called some dealership in Florida. They are basically charging $30,000 to $40,000 over MSRP, which means if you look at the car that's 207, they're probably asking around $240,000 or $250,000. And we called some dealership in California. This is still a hot market. They're asking $25,000 to $50,000 over MSRP. So this is pretty expensive as well. Then we called some dealership around Seattle or Portland. They said around $20,000, but they would like to keep the car local, which means they can service the car, they can service the local client. They don't want to sell it out of state. And then we called some dealership in the East Coast, like around the coastline or upstate New York, Ohio, or Indiana, Pennsylvania. So they're asking probably around $15,000 to $25,000 over sticker. So they don't ask as much as the rest of the country, but there's no car at the sticker. That means if you want to get a G-wagon, probably East Coast or even Midwest is your best bet to get a car that they're not asking for a crazy amount of over MSRP. So overall, the 2025 G63 are still selling over MSRP, range from $15,000 to $50,000, depends on what region you're in. And a lot of dealers are talking about the MSRP for the 2026 model will be raised due to the inflation and tariff. So Mercedes, they said all the 2025 model year are price protected, but I think they will raise the price on the G63 for the 2026 around $5,000 to $10,000. So with that being said, if you love the G-Wagon with all the new features and you can find one that they're asking around $10,000 to $15,000 over sticker, if you truly love the car, the color, the option, I don't think it's a bad decision to get one if you truly love that car. So this is all for this video. If you love this video and you would like to know more about the market of the car and track driving stuff, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next time.